She was there again. She came nearly every night. I still wasn't sure whether she was a dream or a hallucination, but I knew that as soon as she crooked her finger, I'd follow her like she wanted me to. It was always the same. It was like being in a trance, and yet not. I knew the choice to follow her was mine, but it was like there was some kind of pull that overrode my reservations. So, like I always did, I slipped out of bed and walked behind the tall, slim vampire, who was clothed in only a torn emerald green dress that matched the colour of her eyes. Her coal-black hair was so thick and long that it covered most of the pale skin of her arms. Just like always. I followed her into the living area of my apartment, where a large, oval-shaped mirror stood totally out of place. The vampire turned and smiled. It was reassuring and friendly, but I wasn't reassured at all. Then she lifted her arm and pointed at the mirror. It wasn't my own reflection staring back at me. Instead, it was like I was looking through a large doorway. There was a derelict, one-floored house that seemed to be in the middle of no man's land. The vampire stepped through the doorway and gestured for me to follow her. Not bloody likely. Every instinct I had in this dream or hallucination or whatever it was screamed, "No!" So I did the same thing I always did. I shook my head and mouthed, "No." Again the vampire indicated for me to follow her, but again I shook my head. Her smile fell as anxiety and dejection filled her eyes. The doorway closed behind her, and that was when it ended. "Sam," a familiar voice murmured as fingers combed through my hair. His spicy masculine scent swirled around me, stirring my senses. But then everything about Jared had each of my senses on high alert, and the cocky sod knew it. "Sam, baby, wake up." Nah. Although the mattress felt a little harder than usual, I was too tired to care. I shoved at the firm, hard chest I could sense hovering over me, but Jared only chuckled. "You did it again." "Did what?" I mumbled. "You went for a stroll in your sleep and ended up on your living room carpet." Peeking through one eye, I saw that he was right. Groaning, I allowed my eyelid to drift shut again. Apparently tired of waiting for me to move, he scooped me up and arranged me so that I was straddling his lap on the floor. "I dreamed about her again," I explained drowsily as I rested my head on his shoulder.